Burning of fuels from crude oil causes a large amount of environmental problems. First of all, the greenhouse gases produced. Greenhouse gases trap the heat radiated from the sun, which will cause global warming. Another environmental problem caused by burning crude oil is acid rain. Acid rain is rain with a low pH of 2 to 3. It should be noted that 5.6 is rain's natural pH. Acid rain is formed when water and oxygen react with sulfur dioxide to form sulfuric acid, or when water and oxygen react with an oxide of nitrogen to give nitric acids. Oxides of hydrogen is denoted as NOx since many oxides of nitrogen is involved. So NOx is a general formula. Both sulfur dioxide and the oxides of nitrogen are formed from power stations, burning fossil fuels, and from motor vehicles. Since fossil fuels contain a small amount of sulfur, when it is burned, the sulfur will react with oxygen to form sulfur dioxide. And in engines using petrol, sparks ignite the petrol air mixture which powers the car. Due to this, the temperature in the engine gets high enough to allow oxygen and nitrogen to react, forming an oxide of nitrogen. Acid rain has a devastating impact, damaging thousands of trees and killing life in the sea. Acid rain also affects buildings made of limestone or marble. A solution for acid rain would be scrubbing, that is, removing sulfur from fuels. When it comes to the fractions of crude oil, some of them are more useful and more profitable to sell than the others. Now, the amount of fraction that is extracted depends on the proportions of the hydrocarbon in the crude oil. So the dilemma is, there is not enough short chain hydrocarbons, which are the ones used in fuels and very profitable, but there is too many hydrocarbons with long chains that are not very profitable and not in a high demand. But cracking it is a process where long chain hydrocarbons are converted to short chain hydrocarbons. So cracking is basically thermal decomposition. A big molecule is broken down to smaller ones by heating. Take a look at this long chain hydrocarbon. When we heat and catalyze this hydrocarbon, the single bonds are broken and new double bonds are formed. This would be an example equation. Now that we know how cracking works, why do oil companies even carry out cracking? Two reasons: to produce more petrol and to produce substances that can be used to make polymers, like ethene to make polyethylene. Well, that's all for today. If you preferred it instead of a whack in the face with your textbook, then like and consider subscribing.